Fernhurst facility was created 100 years ago, and now's your opportunity to support this vital resource that's given many women a second chance.
Fernhurst is a 3-story building located in central Makiki that is actually dedicated as a transitional housing facility for women coming out of life-challenging circumstances like incarceration, domestic violence, and sexual assaults. So imagine as you go through those traumatic events and try to put all those pieces together back for your life, one of the things, actually the hardest things to secure is housing. So Fernhurst become their first temporary house so that they can focus on other things, whether be united with their families and then also remain employed and then also secure enough deposit for your permanent housing. So Fernhurst is not just a building, it is a community of support. As you check in, as you are accepted to Fernhurst, you're welcomed by dedicated staff. They are very experienced, they understand what it means to go through trauma. So they work, with women one by one, address their needs, and then make sure they have a very individualized work plan so that we know they are making progress while they are staying at Fernhurst. We opened Fernhurst in 1921, 100 years ago. Back then, there were community concerns about those single working women in Honolulu not having enough affordable housing and also temporary housing. So YWCA Oahu addressed those needs at that time 100 years ago. So this year we are celebrating a milestone 100th anniversary and asking the community to support us so that we can continue to provide this rare resource to the women in need for more years to come. When you give to Fernhurst, your gifts will be matched by those generous donations by Alexander Baldwin, Jody Lam, and Tim Takayazu, so that your gifts will double and have even greater impact. So now is a perfect timing to give to Fernhurst. We have roughly 30 women living at Fernhurst, and then they come from all walks of life. They have a history of incarceration, again, domestic violence and sexual assaults, and they're really trying hard to put their lives back together. Just even to see, those women coming from incarceration, between 70 to 80% of those women are mothers. So imagine, it's really important for them to put their lives back together because their success would affect their children and grandchildren. So we really, as a community, we really should invest in those women. For donations and gifts, please go to giving@ywca.org.
Brought to you by YWCA Oahu.